What's up? Here I have an article that comes as no surprise, because anybody that's on this side of the fence and that has been watching how things are has told you and has said that they are going to try this again. And what you've seen, and Leo Varadkar is on record saying it beforehand about giving people breaks, that's on record when it comes to these things, is that you're just seeing them start to ramp it up again. Now, this makes complete and utter sense to me, considering the fact that there's a possible election upcoming here in Ireland. There's also an election upcoming in America. And this is how this all starts. This is a game. And these people that are in this game are all very much so intrinsically linked. What we're seeing right now is another attempt at taking your rights, civil liberties, and freedoms away from you. This is disgusting. I tell you what, if I had a family member that was in this hospital, like, I'm not even going to comment. That's what I'm not going to do. I'm not even going to comment. But how would you not be exceptionally angry about this? You know, if we had any sort of police force, they would be apprehending the people that have made decisions like these today. They would be apprehending and would have apprehended government members and NGOs and media members that endorse this sort of stuff and have done for the last few years. The fact that they haven't means that this is just going to continue on, and this is going to happen again and again and again until it's stopped. And that's what needs to happen. It must be stopped. Because this is absurd. There is no data to back up this claim. This is pure and utter conjecture, in my humble opinion. And when you are seeing people that want to push the likes of, and again, these are people, by the way, that pushed experimental stuff over the last few years, that one has actually been pulled off the shelves because it has had around an 11 to 15% issue rate, and the others are going to follow suit. Articles with cases of the suddenlies, cases of turbo cancers, cases of other illnesses like myocarditis and pericarditis. These are all determinable facts that have happened. Yet these people are going, no, we're going to shut the place down. That's insane to me. And you're discussing this with some goofball that's up to the nines in it and has taken 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these things, because this was all a very profitable business for the pharmaceutical companies and indeed the governments that were involved. Money changing hands. And when you see that sort of stuff happening and then you see this, you're just like, here we go again. But what says it to me more than anything is that people are willing to abide by this, which is absurd. Because why should anyone abide by this? If you were somebody, and this is something you should ask people that have taken this stuff, that believe the PSYOP, ask them why they should be refused, if there's someone that's taken this stuff, to go into a hospital. And the answer you're going to get back, and this is the answer you will get back because these people are stupid, is, but this one doesn't cover what this one is that has just come out. So you've taken 5 of these things for no reason, and this is a weaker version of it. Like, the facts are already out there. That if you were over a certain age, you might have had a problem with when it comes to this sort of stuff. But what happens with people like me, for example, that are years later having not taken any of this stuff and I'm fine? Why is that? And that's something people never talk about. But see, this is what you need to talk about, and you need to change the culture wherever you are. When you hear stupid conversations like these popping up where people are saying, look at this place playing cards, like, say it to them. How many of them did you take? And do you think that that's right that you should be refusing there? And then give them the facts and the data. This is absurd. Tala University Hospital has brought in restricted visit and following an increase in sniffles. Like, this to me is criminal. And whoever made this decision, honest to God, I'm not a doctor, guys, and I'm not a medical practitioner, and I'm not giving out medical advice here. And again, I'm making that very big point there. I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving out medical advice here. But this is absolutely unbelievable. We've been through this game beforehand. We've understood that this doesn't work out. And we've understood that over the last couple of years, this wasn't an issue. Now you're hearing fools running around going, I took 16 antigens I did this week. Like, you are stupid. You're a stupid person. Tala University Hospital has introduced restricted visiting due to a surge in cases of the illnesses over recent days. Now, how many of those people that have been admitted have taken this stuff, by the way? You know what I'm saying? With visiting inside and outside the hospital restricted and security in place to stop any attempts. Limiting your freedom, your civil liberties, and your rights there. And not only yours, but the people that are inside the hospital. Closing them off. It's unbelievable. While there are some exceptions, such as arrangements with a patient's medical team and circumstances of end of life, like these people are literally telling you that if someone's at the end there, you can go in and see them. Like, this is absurd. This is ridiculous. The restricted visiting measures will remain in place to protect patients, their families, and hospital staff. And look at this now. This tells you that this is a piss take more than anything else. To accommodate any patients, the hospital will run a patient care package service for patients' families to drop off or collect items from a patient from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So at 2 p.m. to 4 p.m, the thing is, it's on a siesta, lads. It's going on a snooze. Like, not only that then, but the people working in the KIP are coming in and out of the place. This is absurd. And the fact that people are actually dealing with this says it all. I mean, imagine this. It's unreal. That's all I've got to say. I'm actually, to be quite honest with you, right, I'm actually hard pressed for words when it comes to this thing, because I can't believe how stupid people are to deal with this. This is absurd. This should see, and I hope that someone puts in some sort of litigation or something like that against the hospital, or someone makes a legal challenge against this, because this is completely and utterly ridiculous. It really is. But, as I keep saying, keep telling the truth. That's all you can do. Keep pointing things out to people. Keep pointing out how silly this is, and maybe people might pick it up. But until then, you're going to keep seeing stupid things like this. And again, this is all just my opinion. I think this is stupid. I don't think that this makes any sense whatsoever. But what you are dealing with is individuals in places that are out of control, that are making up rules, that are getting away with things and not being held accountable. And that's what it all comes back to. We have politicians that haven't been held accountable. We have people that are in the medical profession that haven't been held accountable. We have NEFIT that haven't been held accountable. We have a media that hasn't been held accountable. We have NGOs that haven't been held accountable. So what are you going to expect until those people are held accountable with the full force of the law? And again, when it comes to that, a lot of people are looking and they're wondering, where's the law and where has it been over the last couple of years? Remember, statutes, bills, constitution meant nothing to them over the last few years. But the politicians standing up there and being recorded by the TV, and the TV telling people to do something, that was A-OK. That made total sense. Even though it flew in the face of reality. I should say even flew in the face of reality there. It's actually shocking, isn't it? If you have a family member in Tala Hospital, I would sincerely think about getting them moved. But then again, you could have stupid things that would happen, or you have one hospital communicating with another and saying, this person's coming from here and this is a huge risk, and you'll have somewhere else there and shut down. This is mental. Have we not seen turbo cancers go through the roof? Have we not seen people that haven't been screened early enough for things like cancer? Have we not seen issues with them? Have we not seen people miss appointments? And now you're seeing a waiting list then that's going to grow even more so. You waiting for a hospital appointment for 2025, good luck to you. Because guess what? When they start bringing in things like this even more so, you'll be waiting until 2028. And that's the plan. In my view, and again, I'm only speculating, allegedly speculating. But if we had a serious state here that was actually looking out for its people, this is absurd and this wouldn't be allowed, in my view. My humble opinion, my non-medical, non-doctor opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Keep telling the truth, by the way, and good luck.